Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Enter the Gungeon, or welcome back to it if you caught my previous coverage a very long time ago. I haven't played this in a while, and it had like a big update that I've always wanted to check out but never had kind of the reason to do so, but Devolver Digital was kind enough to reach out and sponsor this video so that I would actually let you guys know that Enter the Gungeon is 90% off as part of the Steam Spring Sale that is going on right now, alongside Return to Monkey Island, which is 60% off, Crush House, which is 40% off, Pepper Grinder, 50% off, Children of the Sun, 50% off, and Karma Zoo, 50% off. Plus, there might be some other sales as well. I actually do not know, and I will be showing that on the screen right now. So, I guess with that, let's just dive into Gungeon. I've unlocked Rainbow Mode, which is the mode that I've been wanting to try out since forever. It just seemed really interesting and fun, and everything I heard about it made it sound cool. It effectively, oh boy. Okay, so, this is the one issue. I don't know what any of these do. So Rainbow Mode is a single rainbow chest per floor that you get access to for free. It has each of these items, and you only get to pick one, which is tricky because I actually don't know what half of these do. We can check the Ammonomicon. So I could grab a good gun, or I could grab one of these good passive things. I really wish I could actually, like, just remember what half of them look like, but I guess we're just gonna have to look them up. Okay, so we've got a couple of interesting looking weapons. Wouldn't be a terrible idea to pick up a good one. I haven't seen this one before. This is an active item. I've never used this one before, and this is an active item. This is gun, 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 gun. I don't know what Emit 1 does, and I'm curious, but I think I'm gonna snag a gun first. The Emperor Electric Terror. You made your choice, hope it was a wise one, Bowser. Alright, so thing about this, ooh, yeah, this is a good gun. So that is ostensibly the only item I'm going to be able to get for the entire floor. We might be able to get some more. We will see. I should probably actually use my other weapons here, rather than just relying on the good gun. Because I think to some degree we kind of want that good gun to be our boss slayer, even if it's probably really good at dealing with rooms too. So I don't know. I'll have to kind of decide on a couple of these things. Yeah, that's really effective. Kind of tricky for me to just say, yeah, that's my boss slayer, because I'm not actually sure if it's going to be good at slaying bosses. Anyway, in general, I haven't played Gungeon in, oh gosh, it must have been 2018, 2017, something like that. It was one of those where I'm not a very good bullet hell player. It's not my DNA. It's not in my nature, and so it's tricky for me to, like, go out of my way. Aha! I took this, you wouldn't be tempted by non-rainbow chests, your rain buddy. I wonder if there was a regular rainbow chest, if you would actually let me have it. Oh, also, speaking of, I'm on the wrong side of the screen, aren't I? Transform, flip, hello, I'm moving over here now. I'm not used to games having right-aligned user interfaces. It's not common. Weird room. Might be related to secrets? I'm not entirely sure. Unfortunately, I don't remember the trick to finding secrets in this game, and I don't think I'm going to go out of my way to try and find them. My main goal here is to just live as long as possible, and ideally, maybe not win a run, but ideally make it as far as I possibly can. Whoa, that's a new enemy I don't think I've seen before. I mean, Farewell to Arms added a whole mess of stuff, so I should not be terribly surprised by too much. There we go. Okay, everything is looking fine. I think the main trick is going to be very much low ammo. Because I'm probably going to run out of bullets on the main weapon if I'm using too much. I can't even interact with him anymore. I was hoping he'd at least say something. Oh, that's just a statue. I know there's a number of characters that I still haven't unlocked in this game. Like, I've put 40, 44, 48, 45, somewhere in there. I put a lot of time into Gungeon, but I barely have scratched the surface compared to some people. I used to watch, actually used to watch like Retromation and some other people play this, and I was just like, yep, I suck. I am not built for this game. But it's always fun coming back to it because it is so well made. It's got so many brilliant ideas, and it's got so, like, such solid execution. It's hard not to. Never figured out the clown mask. I'd like to get the ammo, and I'd like to get the armor before we go into the fight, and I'd like probably to get a key. I don't know how many keys we're gonna need here. Big nice thing about rainbow mode is I don't have to squander keys. I don't have to squander keys on, like, locked chests and whatnot. I was having a dang old time trying to hit that. What is... Oh, it's you. The Shapemancer. There we go. It's a bad time for me to have an itchy nose. I took this, you wouldn't be tempted by non-rainbow chests. Was that just a random free chest? I have no idea. I don't know. Rainbow mode, I think one way or another is very much going to be kind of what I'm looking for with this game. Mainly from the perspective of, like, just interesting spice. Boy, I barely got any money from this round. Oh, it's enough for one armor that hopefully is going to be enough to make it so that I have just a bit of a buffer fighting whoever this boss is. No boss spawns. Oh, it's these two. I don't remember if I'm actually... I think these are the ones I'm worst at. Okay, let's take that one out. And unfortunately, he's pissed now. So that makes this trickier. At least my gun does a very good job of taking them out. Wow. Alright, we got it. I was actually not expecting to do that hitless. Oh, we get some currency. We get a key. Nice job! Did you get hit? Rain Train. But at least I get the max HP. Oh, wait, we can save that for later? Huh. I was not aware that I could do that with health. There's so much I've forgotten. It's weird coming back to these games that I haven't played in a long time. And, yeah, actually being able to kind of re-experience them almost for the first time, weird as it is. Oh, so that's probably the... experience it later. I don't remember what that button does, and I'm not gonna touch too much. I want this to be a normal run. Okay, time to do this again. Okay, so this makes it so time only moves when I do. We've got a couple of interesting guns. I haven't seen the watering can, the weird bullet thing, or the helmet before, so let's take a look at those. Because we're looking for things that are going to make me stronger, kind of on average, or more durable. We have a decent gun as long as I'm not squandering too much. Okay, so this is passive reduces all enemy health. That's very good. I haven't seen that one before. Reducing enemy health is not terrible. I wonder if there's... I'm sure there's tier lists for this. What about the watering can? The fact that I can just pull this up whenever is actually extremely nice. Yeah, I'm tempted to pick up the armor just because. Armor every floor. Oh, so it's probably just part of this full Gun Knight set. Okay. I do not know. This would be good. This absorbs ammo, bullets and turns it into ammo, which could be very good. But I looked up, I'd asked about, like, yeah, is there a tier list for this? And looked one up, and apparently this one's pretty good. So I'm going to just roll with whatever is quote-unquote pretty good, and just hope for the best. We're going to try and hoard as much ammo as we can. Now, let's use my crossbow. Now that everything is reduced in health... Oh, boy. This crossbow should be amazing if everything has been weakened down and has less HP overall. Because normally it's kind of like a one-shot on most weak enemies. Oh, God. If I can hit things with it. Unfortunately, it comes slightly at an off angle, I think, is the one trick with it. Okay, there we go. Yeah, the veteran can lead their shots, which I'm not the most keen on. Alright. So far, so good, though. Oh, boy. I'm really bad at this one. Okay, we want to do this. Wow, that was almost cool. You can have this. Are you... Really? So I didn't even get anything from that. That's rough. I was kind of hoping I'd at least be able to get a chest from a mini game, but alas, no dice. Shapemancer just pieces out on me. It's fine. We're okay. Forget what this one is. Trying to the Forgotten Bullet who lay down his arms. Will you? Oh, if I had a spare gun, maybe I can get rid of it? That was closer than I wanted it to be, but that's fine. Get more HP. I like the little corgi. I don't actually know if it's good, per se. But I like the idea of randomly getting free stuff. I'll put my faith in it. Assume it's actually good. Welcome! Locks in this place are all sentient, but what do I know? But what do I know? But what? Oh. Oh, can I not buy things from this guy? Huh. Yeah, so rainbow mode really is kind of the upper limit of what I'm allowed to have. That's okay. That was kind of an easy room. Got a little panicked when I first looked at it, and I was like, nope, actually, this is fine. Yeah, I'm just gonna take this easy. Later on, I'm probably gonna have to panic, but right now, at least, I'm in a fine spot to just take it cool and not rush too much. Altar is empty. I truly do not remember, like, half of these tricks, and I'm sure somebody who's, like, an extreme expert in Gungeon is like, no, all of these things you're missing. I'm sorry. There's just only so much that extreme generalist can remember, even if I've sunk a ton of time into it. At least I got the muscle memory for, like, an amount of the fights. It's mostly once we get into some of the boss fights that things get dire. Yeah, I think I might just stick to the pistol, even if it's not the most efficient. I at least don't have to worry too badly about missing. Because I can reload pretty quick. Get some other stuff. Oh, that sucks. What? Oh, there went all of my armor. Not the best place to be. Now, did we not have a shop? Okay, we might still have a shop. And yeah, maybe I will try the crossbow again. Okay. Let's actually use the tables to my advantage here. There we go. Yeah, I just have to be a smidge more accurate. And everything will be okay. Get the money. Oh, and he's not selling any armor, so I really have to be careful about that one. I do have a couple of blanks. I could buy more. I don't know if I need more keys. How am I doing on ammo? Pretty bad. But I also don't have any funds. Well, because I don't think I'm, well, I definitely can't do the Prime Primer. Why do I have so little money? I mean, I did squander a little bit. Alright, well. I guess we're just gonna make do. Oh, it's this one. I'm okay at fighting her, from what I remember. She's tricky. I mean, that's true of literally all of these. Okay, well, we're out of ammo anyway. Okay, she's gonna do the poison thing. Problem is, I have no idea if I'm actually hitting her. I think I am. There we go. Hitless again. Yeah, it's that one enemy that messed me up. That one room. Look, if I can clear the first 2 floors without taking damage, I will at least call that somewhat good enough. Alright. Let's see about floor 3. Okay, so we have the watering can again. Let me see. So whatever this is, apparently ranks high. Let's take a look at everything else, just to see if I can recognize it. The one problem is, I think the one thing, the goblet-looking thing, is cursed, so it's going to be tougher. And I've never picked it up before. Same thing with that one. Let's see, what else is there? So I haven't picked up the chair. We've got whatever the shield, the watering can, and then 3 new guns. A new gun might not be the worst idea in the world. Just because I'm almost out of ammo. Wait. Oh, it's like a little shieldy thing with a star on it. I don't recognize it as one of the... I have the same problem with Isaac. I just have not dedicated any of my long-term or short-term memories to what these things are. Oh, here it is. Policeman's badge, by the book. No idea. Okay, well, we'll try this. Holy Grail, Withered Vessel. What does it do, though? Okay. Triggers blank effect upon taking damage and refills ammo. Oh. Yeah, that's pretty good. Well, we got rid of one of them. And then that's just gonna go off. Well, I guess we're pretty much out of ammo. We got through that without taking damage, much to my general surprise. Take out the dude in the center. Ow. Wait, but did that give me ammo? Yes. Okay, cool. I'll take it. Because that means that's at half. Okay. So far, so something. And my problem is I'm not the best at leading shots with the crossbow. However, we're in a good spot to potentially get hit, like, one more time. Just kind of on this. While we're out and about. And that would put me back up to full ammo. Now this is another... That's another bullet to kill the past kind of deal. But if I don't have the money for the, like, initial thing, and also I just don't have the current skills. Like, I'd actually have to invest some time into Gungeon again if I want to start killing my past proper. Not enough damage to take that guy out in one shot. Okay. Then there's just you. Things are looking fine enough. Hoover the money. Alright, who's left? Cthulhu. Or, I guess not Cthulhu, it's more of a Mind Flayer kind of deal. But I don't mind... Well, I mean, they're easy enough to take out. We are actually about to run out of crossbow ammo. So I should probably intentionally take at least one hit here. I have no armor. So... no reason not to. There we go. There we go. That is a good shot. Yeah, we might want to snag another weapon at some point if we can get the chance. Not going like way out of my way for it. There we go. Now this bubble bobble nonsense. There we go. Like, could take another hit. Take another hit. Get that ammo. Because, yeah, I have no armor at the moment. So, I can kind of afford to take it, especially because I've banked so much health. So it puts me in a nice position to stay flush on ammo as long as I have the red hearts to squander here. I think I might actually... I don't like this guy that much. So it seems reasonable. There we go. Life's looking good. It seems reasonable enough to pull out the big guns to take them out. Okay, can dodge over that, much to my general and constant surprise. There we go. What is up with this weird greed pot dude? Not sure. He is dead. Okay, there's going to be another treasure room. I am kind of hoping we randomly get a rainbow chest, and it turns out, yeah, that's the only way you can get 2 items on the floor. I know there's other exceptions, but I didn't study the rainbow mode page nearly closely enough. Well, I can buy a pair of armor here. That's not a bad move. We also have a gun muncher, but we want nothing to do with that. I'm not sure, like, I might even lose whatever it gives me. So I think I'm very much going to, not. Ammo. Is this boss perfect? Okay, so the big one is... probably go back to this guy, buy the armor. The more max health I can just have, the better. And it's not like we have much to spend money on at the moment. So, why not, right? Let's see, don't need more health. Nothing else here. The only thing would be, like, finding secret rooms, but... yeah, just... ah, shit. I'm really bad at this one. Time to completely just hitless him. Okay, this is gonna sound kind of weird, but, like, one of my biggest long-term fears as, like, a creator, YouTuber, whatever, is just that I'm eventually going to get kind of old and slow when it comes to my ability to play games, and so I'm gonna start missing out on things just because I'm not good enough. And, like, I feel that sometimes when I play, like, I don't want to say, like, action shooters, necessarily. Oh, this is a really bad time for me to have, like, the world's itchiest nose, but we got it. And Gungeon was always one of those that I was, like, exceptionally worried about from a, like... will I be able to keep up with this game? Because even when I was, like, in my 20s, I always felt, like, a little overwhelmed. And so now that it's, been out for a while, I was legitimately concerned about ever going back. Because I was like, yeah, there's no way I'm going to be able to do well at this. And I was, like, legitimately, a little nervous. It turns out I'm fine. I don't know if we're going to win the run, but at least I'm doing okay now. So, could get another weapon, but I'm pretty happy with the one I have. Like, it's fine. I don't know what the hippo head bullet thing does. I wouldn't mind anything that boosts my damage, because currently we haven't boosted any of my effects. Hippo head bullet thing. It should be somewhere here. Here we go. Some bullets gain the ability to cannibalize. That's interesting. We have the ability to regain ammo by absorbing bullets. That's okay. We have this watering can, and we've got a holster. I'm gonna look for the watering can again, and I'll look for the holster. Apparently admit 1 is also quite good. I'm just afraid that the admit 1 here... I'm actually gonna look that one up. Admit 1 Gungeon. Ticket. Okay. Upon use, spawns a friendly Gatling gull. Periodically fires spreads of bullets. Oh, so it's an active item. Has some fun synergies, too. Okay. We just don't have the Gatling gun item. And yeah, whatever this watering can is, it eludes me. I'm sure I've gone by it, like, a bunch of times. But yeah, being able to summon a random helper is kinda nice. I'm really bad at those, is the main thing. Yeah, watering can's probably up in here somewhere, and I'm just never gonna find it. I guess I can look it up. Watering can, Gungeon. It is the Star Pew. Oh, is it a gun? Oh, it's a charged gun. That's why I'm not finding it. Huh. Would have expected that's a synergy. I guess the last one would be that holster. Because I don't recognize that one either. That's an eye patch. I mean, frankly, I don't recognize next to anything. Fires a bullet upon reloading. I'm pretty meh on a lot of those. Let's grab Hungry Bullets. Especially if that lets me heal. Because yeah, if I can use that to heal as well, that's going to be extremely handy. I don't exactly know how it triggers or works. I guess I could look it up. Like that's the one thing. I'm not restricted here. So I can kind of just do whatever I want. Oh boy. Okay, I need to kill you. If I can. He's over there. There we go. There's one. And then this guy's not a problem as long as he's not casting his ritual. I'm right here. It's not a problem. There he goes. There we go. But it's actually kind of odd. With age comes experience. It does feel like I've actually gotten considerably better at bullet hell style games over the last... God damn it. Say that as I immediately take a hit. I like the convenience of the one-shot, one-kill crossbow. Yeah, I'm just gonna be patient. I'm sure there's gaps in his firing pattern, but I want nothing to do with it. That's not gonna work. I was hoping that was a grenade in the ice that I'd be able to... Oh boy. Actually, this isn't too bad. Well, I thought that wall would protect me better than it did. I mean, I guess the one trick I can use is just pure mobility. The main fear is if both of these guys start going at me simultaneously. That's tricky. So I think I'm spreading most of my damage between them evenly. Shame to lose the... Shame to lose the armor there. But I kind of don't expect to keep it. I'm honestly shocked that I've managed to take out the first 3 bosses so smoothly. I think part of it is the bosses are predictable. Okay, I don't trust myself to be able to fight this guy comfortably. And so instead, I'm just going to not. Messy. On the plus side, now I'm free to do whatever. Oh. Oh, the hungry bullets. They destroy... I got it. They destroy other bullets. That's what it means by hungry. I kind of figured it would be something like that. I wasn't sure if it was, my bullets occasionally, like, heal me. But if it's this, I could work with that. Oddly enough, compared to a number of the other bullet hell games that I've been playing recently, this is almost kind of graceful. I'm still taking some damage, but, like, I'm not in such dire straits that I'm being overwhelmed. It's mostly just minor carelessness rather than, like, oh shoot, I can't handle this. Which, like, oddly enough, it means I could go back and be not terrible at Gungeon. Did you bring something? I don't think so. I can pay you. You know, when a weird gremloid asks for something and is hanging from grates, I think the correct option is to probably walk away. I'm sure that's actually an interaction I should work for, but eh. I think part of it is I think I'm much better at shooting for gaps, or like weaving between gaps. compared to where I used to be. I used to rely too heavily on the dodge roll. Wait. Oh. Shoot. Yeah. Well. Yeah, it's that second hit. Yeah, so we don't get the extra health. At least we get the map. And that's the way out. Okay. Oh. That wasn't a boss, that was just a mid-boss dude. Sure, why not? Yeah, so those hungry bullets are insane. Go figure it was in the extremely good tier. Okay, doesn't sell any armor, which is kind of a tragedy. But I shouldn't expect it, always. I wish there was a teleporter on each one of these rooms. At least ones where there's branching. Oh well. I'm just being lazy. Okay, there's one displacer beast. Yeah, we might want to look into anything that has a reasonably high fire rate. High fire rate and a lot of bullets. Alright. A little wasteful, but we have so much health in the health vending machine. Grab the money. If I could get my fire rate down a bunch, that'd actually be lovely. But alas. And yeah, another blue chest. At least my money carries from one room to the next. Let's see. So if I come back here and talk to this guy, I could buy a key, but I got 4 keys. There's also the loot bag, but yeah. I know there's some way that you can get those out of there, but eh. Okay, full health, or not full health, but I've got a ton of health, a decent amount of ammo, and oh, it's the wall. Alright. Damn it. I reached for the blank button too slow. Would have been fine. I think what I should probably do is move it to one of my alternate mouse buttons. I mean, it's fine. I've got a max HP of 6. That's not terrible. And if I can sustain this, I should be able to beat the Dragon, no problem. I know it's a little bit, well, not aggrandizing, but I'm still kind of agog at the idea of, like, these games being 90% off. Let's see. Which of these corresponds with the best item I can possibly get? I might want to go for a gun, because I think most of these aren't ranking particularly high. Because, yeah, the free armor is good. It gives me 1 armor per floor. It's not terrible. I think it just might be a little bit late in the process. I think the main one is, could use a second gun just so I have 2 to swap between. Because this makes it so time moves when I do, which is equal parts good and rough, and is going to slow things down. Free armor per floor. I don't know what this weird cage box is. Okay, grab the op, noob cannon. Not exactly something that jives too hard. Oh no. Rip that armor. Yeah, not something that jives with the build I'm trying to go for. But I don't know. That was a rough room to just immediately encounter. Wow, this double sucks. It's just double trap rooms? Well, guess I've got my armor out of the way. So I can just be gunman. Oh, when we have a teleporter, I should go back and maybe get that extra health. Damn, things escalated here. This is why I wanted all that extra starting HP. Okay. Let's see what we've got. Oh. Cripes. Okay. I was just trying to process the room. I thought it was like a trap room or something. Not a random dude room. Yeah, just don't get close to the lava rock in the center. Supposedly. Well, I can buy health from her. You know the ruby bracelet? If you see it, can you bring it to me? Okay. So she makes the super bullet, or the gun that kills the past. But we don't have the resources for that. That's very much another day, another run kind of thing. I think I've done it exactly once and it was a pain in the butt. Probably worth it. Okay, credit where credit is due. The op is just, hey, but your crossbow, but just better. I don't think I can kill the Grim Reaper here. Yeah, that's the real trick. Don't shoot at him. I guess it makes sense. Why would you be able to kill the Grim Reaper? Ah, I didn't even notice it sneaking up on me. Dang dark floors. It's fine. At some point, one of these is going to drop health. Otherwise, we can get that... Oh, we're not done yet. And there's... Ah. Glass Gungeon stone. Oop. I didn't... Wait, what? Oh, I'm on fire. I must have touched a little bit of that floor while I was dodging. Well, I don't have unlimited ammo, but I have a decent amount. Oh... That's rough. Okay, so wherever that health vending machine is not on this floor. Maybe it only lasts for the floor that I'm on and no other. Well, I don't know. Getting a load of money at the very least. Okay. Yeah, health's not looking too hot. We might actually have to buy some here. Okay, we've got the hammers. I think we're good. Okay. Numbers don't seem to be hammering right now. Gun's partially refilled. Oh, that's the dragon chamber. It's this guy. Yo! Meet me in the breach, maybe we can do some wholesaling. Yeah, presumably he'd be a vendor, but I cannot vend at the moment. I'm liking rainbow mode so far. I think it definitely gives some of the more interesting weapons and abilities. Like, yeah, you are pretty much guaranteed to have an interesting run. I think the one thing I'd mildly be, I don't know if I want to say upset about, but some part of me is like, yeah, but I wish I was able to get those other items too. That's not something I can kill. Alright. What? Well, all my guns are maxed. I think we need to go back to her. She has health that I can get. Full heart. I mean, I have to. And unfortunately, this is the level I have the least experience with, so I'm not, like, extra capable of clearing it out. Or at least, I have no practice. And so it is kicking my butt a little bit. Alright, have we not found the shopkeeper? There is no shopkeeper, it is her. So we've actually gotten everything we possibly can out of this. Which makes this tough because we're going to the Dragon with half health. Oh well. I mean, even just getting to the Dragon after years of not playing this game, I think it's good enough. Huh. Am I hitting him? Or am I supposed to be... Oh, I'm supposed to be aiming for the body, not his face. Okay, we've got this in the bag. As long as I don't, like, really goof it. Can I kill these guys? Yes, I can. But yeah, we gotta get rid of the knives. I've still got 3 blanks left. I'm just gonna neuter that. Being front and center is not super great. Okay, there's his heart. I see. Bullet health segment. Down to the wire. Ah, ha, ha. Ah, I thought I had it. If I hadn't taken all that damage on that floor, we would have had it no problem. Or if, you know, managed to... Woulda, coulda, shoulda. We got to the dragon. We almost got him. It's just hubris and lack of experience dodging that exact pattern. I'm still gonna say, very successful run for not playing this game in literal years. Okay, do I want to just buy the flak bullets? Yeah, let's do that. Might as well get him out of the way, plus flak bullets might be cool? Might not be. I have no idea what the tier list says about it. Either way, very nice to be back. Actually, nice to know that with a little bit more practice, I probably actually could start clearing a lot of Gungeon stuff without too much trouble. I think I'm going to repeat. I love the idea of the rainbow mode. I think it was a lot of fun. I just wish I had had twice as many items over the course of the run. I know that's the point of the regular runs, but the rainbow mode was giving me like the fun synergies that I was looking for. But I don't think we actually got any synergies. I know there's a bunch of them, but I don't think we actually got any in play. It's fine, but I don't know. Maybe when I play this again, I will definitely mess around with some mods just so I can really let my greed run wild. Even if it breaks the balance of the game, it's always way more fun. Anyway, I guess with all of that said, I do want to repeat one last time that Enter the Gungeon is available. It's been out for a while. It's had, as far as I know, its final update 5 years ago. And as part of all of that, it is 90% off as part of this Steam Spring Sale, which is the steepest price it has ever, or steepest discount it's ever been, the lowest price it's ever been. So if you've ever wanted to try Enter the Gungeon, if you've ever been curious about it, or if you have like, what, $1.50 to spend, give it a shot. It's legitimately one of the best roguelikes ever made. I don't play it that often because bullet hells make me sweat, but God, it's so good for how little they're charging for it. So do yourself a favor and pick it up if you like roguelikes. And also, of course, Return to Monkey Island is 60% off. It was the very faithful, I believe it's a recreation remaster of the original Monkey Island game. Crush House, which I know nothing about, is 40% off. Pepper Grinder is 50% off. It was a game, it was kind of like a really neat looking platformer, but you're digging through the earth as well and using that for like high velocity maneuvers. Children of the Sun is a vengeance sniping game where when you shoot a target, you warp to where they are, which is extremely cool and leads to a lot of fun trick shots. And then Karma Zoo, which is I'm going to call it kind of a ridiculous co-op platformer where every player plays as a different creature and works together to get to the end of each level. I've also never played that one. It looks neat. Someday I will get a whole crew together because it feels like that could be kind of fun. I guess I do want to say a very quick thank you to Devolver Digital for reaching out and sponsoring this video. It was very kind of you. It was a ton of fun, and it's kind of nice to come back and affirm that, no, I still mostly have it. And yeah, with a little bit more practice, I really could actually probably be good at Gungeon, which is weirdly affirmational. It's very affirmational, in fact. But I guess with all that said, if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like. It helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe because I got tons to check out and show off. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.